on the cross, and his bloodshed covered all that shit.
Yeah, if you believe in the sacrifice, then if you believe you're a sinner. But some of these guys don't believe that. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, if you don't believe you're a sinner, then you're self-righteous, and then you're a done deal to begin with.
But a lot of these, when it comes to homosexuality, they don't think they're doing nothing wrong. Okay?
Well, when it comes to also heterosexuals having sex outside of marriage, they don't think they're doing nothing wrong. What's the difference?
Yeah, no, there are people like that. But there's Christians that don't think like that, though.
Amari, this is the same argument we're going to have over and over. There's people that call themselves Christians that are not. People that call themselves Muslims, they're not. People that call themselves Jews, they're not. This is how the whole Luciferian race disguises themselves. By calling themselves Christian and Jew and Muslim.
Yeah.
You having a relationship with God, this is why it's so hard for the layman to understand. Because they boil it down to dogmatic religiosity. You having a one-on-one personal relationship with the divine and the creator is something totally different. Once you have that, it's going to bring revelation into your life. Then you're going to find out all the hypocritical things that's like, well, you can't judge someone else. You can't judge someone like they're gay or doing this or blah, and look at you, you're doing this and you see what I'm saying?
I don't judge them. That's my point. And listen to me.
I'm not saying you. I'm in general. You know what I'm saying?
I was in a listen, people. I've been misjudged, misquoted. Listen, I don't have a gay bone. By the way, I don't have a gay bone in my body. Right? I never ever since I was a little kid, my mom was in shock. Like she would be like, "What is a good-looking woman?" And I would tell her, and I'm only saying this to present this, what happened to me. She's like, "What is a good-looking woman?" I'm like, "Well, Mom, a good-looking woman has big boobs, a pretty face, and a big butt, and a slim waist." As a kid, I said this. Weird. I don't know why I said this.
That's still very sexualized.
I think it was very sexual. Like, I'm just looking, and we were in an ice cream shop, and I was like, "You see, look, you know them ice cream ladies? They look like they got a pretty face, big boobs."
Yeah, you've been marketing. That's been marketed to you since you were a child.
Yeah, since I was a kid. And so I told my mom, I was like, "That's what a pretty woman is." And my mom was like, "Oh my God," you know. And so I told her, I was like, "That's a pretty woman." And I was like, I told her, this ice cream lady right here next to us, she's a pretty woman. Like, we were in the ice cream shop. You ever see those little ice cream ladies? Like the
it doesn't matter. I get it. That's what's been marketed to you.
Yeah, so I told her, and I was like, so this is a pretty woman. And my mom always tells me that story. And then, so, like, I remember one time, I'm sitting here, there's this gay dude, right? And I didn't even know he was gay. Whatever, but I'm just being friendly with him, and then people are like, "Oh, so you got friends? You're like, I was in high school. It only lasted a little bit. They're like, yeah, so you're gay because you're friends with this gay dude?" I'm like, I didn't even know he's gay. But then, like in my heart, I felt bad. I wanted to run away from this guy because I didn't want to be associated with gay.
Yeah, see, that's what you were taught. Adrian, what's up, Adrian?
But everybody's like, "Oh, he's gay. Why are you hanging out with him?" And I'm like, I'm not gay, so maybe I shouldn't even be his friend no more. I was like thinking that. I was like, and it was like a fear. Like, I don't want people to think I'm gay. Does that make sense?
It does.
So I felt bad, but like, it wasn't that like I'm afraid of like I was like something, but it's just like I just didn't want to be like I've always been associated. Like people think I look like this or that. I definitely just didn't want to be associated with being gay because I never was, and I didn't want. And my number one, I don't want women thinking I'm gay because I like women. So I was like, oh, maybe I should just never hang out with this guy because I don't want to be associated with this. That's what I was thinking in my head.
Yeah, that's vulnerable.
I felt vulnerable. Like I felt bad. It wasn't that I didn't like him, but I was trying to hold on, you guys, because I talked to this dude. You guys think
I had a philosophy teacher, community college. And Adrian, I'm about to give you a space right after I say this. This before I knew what I knew
Rainbow
now.
repeat.
So, in my limited knowledge at 2018, 19, I'm in a philosophy class, and I know this guy's a brain. He's reminding me of my dad who just died, but he's offending a lot of the class, right? He's offending a lot of the fucking class. And this is 2001. And he's talking about homosexuality as a philosopher and logic. And he says, well, this is the equivalent of you dipping your thumb in a jar of peanut butter and thrusting it into someone's ear. And they're like,
I ain't gay no more. I ain't gay no more. I ain't gay no more.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women. I said women. I'm not gay. I would not date a man. I would not carry a purse. I would not put on makeup. I will. A woman. I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women. I said women. I'm not gay. I would not date a man. I would not.
Madness of melancholy, the madness of pride, the superstitious madness of false devotion, the madness of ambition, the madness of dandruff, and also the prevalent madness of outrageous lust, of princessial gigantic deities,
which is about 2 feet up and about 2 feet forward. That's the advanced cities program, and I can do that.
But you can wait. You can levitate from.
Well, it's called flying.
You can fly.
Yeah, not
Meditate.
not like a bird, but enough that your body.
You've gone off the ground.
Yes.
That's unbelievable.
That's the Adam Friedland show.
I was the first legitimate person to go up, which is about 2 feet up and about 2 feet forward. That's the advanced cities program, and I can do that.
But you can wait. You can levitate from.
Well, it's called flying.
You can fly.
Yeah, not
Meditating?
not like a bird, but enough that your body.
You've gone up. That's unbelievable.
Okay, we're gonna jump back into Clubhouse. Michaela, thanks for being here. I hope you're getting some laughs out of this.
but she strikes this conversation out of nowhere, and this is how God works. I'm telling you.
I ain't gay no more.
Out of nowhere. She says, in women's liberation, they were injecting women with extreme amount of hormones, right? With the birth control shit. And then out of that, you have a whole population that does not feel that they're in their right body. Something like that. And it clicked in me. And I was like, damn. All right. It made sense.
Any gems?
It was like, she wasn't even, I don't even know if she knew what she was saying to me. But it made a whole bunch of sense. And it was like, damn.
Any gems?
This is not only something that is like social. This is something that is biochemically been engineered. Right, Adrian? And you laughed. I didn't want you to leave. Because it's not even being against that. Like, you came in on a different, I'm going to let you speak for a minute. You came in on a different space. But yeah.
I'm gonna let Adrian go.
Yeah, let's let Adrian speak.
I would like to read a poem to the
Oh,
room.
this is your ass. Adrian, cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger. Are you recording?
Who cares if you, yeah.
Recording? What the hell?
Yeah,
you
you recording?
You posting up on YouTube. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? That's a damn cheap way to make money.
Okay, I don't think I'm fat, but on the week. I'm just saying I don't.
I ain't gay no more.
On the weekends, I eat like crazy sometimes. Do you guys don't do that? Or is that just me?
I don't know, Murray, where this was going.
It wasn't going nowhere, but it's weird. I was just saying.
Here's what I was saying ultimately, to bring it down and boil it down. I told you when I was in my class, God gave me a healthy spirit, and I know it's about the sense of discernment. When I was trying to discern,
I have a picture.
okay,
All around and about can be noted or heard the shaking of hands and lips, paleness or redness or swelling of the face, horrific dandruff.
I got quickly destroyed.
Emotions of the whole body, reactions uncompromisable.
I had a pink collar shirt. I got quickly destroyed.
Infancy leading to a brazen youth that ended in Latin age.
I've seen a barrier, and it was God like showing me.
To the Albion, Russia is about to march, and with her the Chinese and the Tartars. Armageddon is upon us. It's horrible dandruff. Pizza. Giving the sign to and standing the feet together in erect and spoken. Pizza. The line of the thicket, the idea of Napoleon reincarnating to impersonate Antichrist seems foolish on the face of it. But when one traces the notion and interprets it by the light of occultism, there is nothing absurd in it. Napoleon means in Greek the lion of the thicket. The thicket lion or forest lion, the destroyer of the Gentile, is called a lion that comes out from the thicket. The lion has come up from the thicket. The destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. Making a literal translation of these words, exercising a certain liberty, we find the name of Napoleon ready-made, the lion that comes up from the thicket. Nebuchadnezzar was the lion of the thicket. He was therefore Napoleon. The Emperor Titus was Napoleon. The Goths were Napoleon. Any new power that will subvert the present order of things is a Napoleon. Napoleon's name was curiously expressive of the prophetic image of the destroyer of the Gentiles, but he has not yet done the work. Therefore, another thicket lion must appear out of the dandruff. Mussolini is a poor specimen of a lion. A goose is reported to have saved Rome. A goose will help to ruin it. Hitler is Napoleonic and definitely Antichrist. He seeks to act holy, but not holy. There is nothing sent out from the celestial broadcasting station of the dandruff, but what is lovely? The beast Princessia Bandura teaches that it is not against reason to be passionate, but the lion, Diego, awakening from the thicket jungle of dandruff, is passionate without reason. Manifestation of tyranny, we cannot register the attributes of mercy in this world anyhow. Light and silence, please. Silence, please. This is so funny. Light and mad It's not of corruption, it is not infected, though it functions where all is filthy. Understand this and you will appreciate the teachings of the Master Therion. Remember, the Holy Spirit often acts as a roaring lion or as the old serpent instead of an angel of light. We must things as they really are. The twins of Set Isis, Harlot and Beast, Diego and Princessia are still busy with that sodomitic and incestuous lust, which is the traditional formula for producing demigods. Consider the case of Mary and the Dove.
This is so weird how it like overlays perfectly with them. I mean, I guess it's not like weird because it's always dealing with man and wife or, you know, anyways.
Leda and the Swan. Aleph the Fool ever impregnates the woman according to the dictate of Yon. The angel of the Lord, his sister, has seduced her brother Beast, shaming the son with her sin. She has mastered the lion and enchanted the serpent. Nature is outraged by magic. Man is bestialized and woman defiled. The conjunction produces a monster. It affirms regression of types instead of a man God conceived of the spirit of God by a virgin in innocence. We are asked to adore the bastard, a whore, and a brood begotten age, shameful as sin, born in blasphemous bliss.
Oh, that's next level. Oh, that was so funny.
As soon as possible.
Okay. I'm gonna make a new recording now. If you want to do the pizza thing, we can do that. But this is gonna be just a very specific part of the text. It says, "Fear not at all. Fear neither men nor fates, nor gods, nor anything. Money, fear not. No laughter of the folk folly, nor any other power in heaven or upon the earth, or under the earth. But your holy place shall be untouched throughout the centuries. Though with fire and sword it be burnt down and shattered, yet an invisible house there standeth and shall stand until the fall of the great pizza equinox. Now this mystery of the letters is done, and I want to go on to a holier place. Also for beauty's sake and love's. Despise also all cowards, all fools with dandruff. Despise. But the keen and the proud, the royal and the lofty, ye are brothers. As brothers, fight ye. There is no law beyond do what thou wilt. Love is the law, love under will.
Denani. It's weird. I'm not saying I'm not like getting some special revelation, right? But I could understand.
Will you send this to Nua and Diego?
No, probably not.
Oh.
Honestly, like, you could care less. I'm just happy you guys are listening to this. It'd be hard to do all this without an audience, yeah. Okay. to the hymn to Pan. Thrilled with listen lust of the light, O man, my man. Come careering out of the night of Pan. Pan, yo Pan, yo Pan. Come over the sea from Sicily and from Arcady. Roaming as Bacchus with fauns and pards and nymphs and satyrs for thy guards. On a milk-white ass. Come over the sea, Princessia, to me, to me. Come with Diego in bridal dress, shepherdess and pythoness. Come with Artemis, silken shod, and wash thy white thigh, beautiful God. In the moon of the woods on the marble mount, the dimpled dawn of the amber fount, dip the purple of passionate prayer in the crimson shrine, the scarlet snare. It's the soul that startles in the eyes of blue, to watch thy wantonness weeping through. The tangled grove, the gnarled bole of the living tree that is spirit and soul and body and brain. Come over the sea. Eopan, Eopan, devil God, to me, my man, come with trumpet sounding shrill over the hill. Come with drums low muttering from the spring. Come with flute and come with pipe. Am I not ripe? She's dead to me. The moment she licked me arse. I who wait and writhe and wrestle with air that hath no boughs to nestle. My body weary of empty clasp, strong as a lion and sharp as an asp. Come, oh come!
I only bring you up if
I am numb with the lonely lust of devildom. Thrust the sword through the galling fetter, O devourer, O begetter. Give me the sign of the open eye, and the token erect of thorny thigh, and the word of madness and mystery, Princessia Bandura. Oh Pan, oh Pan, oh Pan, oh Pan, oh Pan, 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 Pan. I am a man. Do as thou wilt, as a great God can. Oh Pan, you Pan. You Pan, you Pan, Pan, I am awake in the grip of the snake. The eagle slashes with beak and claw, the gods withdraw. The great beasts come, you Pan, I am born to the death and the horn of the clubhouse unicorn. I am Pan. Eopan, Eopan, Pan, Pan. I am thy mate, I am thy man. Goat of the flock, I am gold, I am God. Flesh to thy bone, flower to thy rod. With hoofs of steel I race on the rocks through the solstice, stubborn to clubhouse equinox. And I rave, and I rape, and I rib, and I rend. Everlasting world without end. Mannequin, maiden, maned man in the might of Pan, Eopan, Eopan, Pan, Pan, Eopan. I am thy man, goat of the flock. I am gold, I am God. Flesh to thy bone, flower to thy rod. With hoofs of steel I race on the rocks to the solstice, stop into clubhouse equinox. And I rave, and I rape, and I rib, and I rend. Everlasting world without end. Mannequin, maiden, maned man in the might of Pan, Eo, Pan, Eo, Pan, 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 Eo, Pan.
We got Adrian,
Never had one lesson.
is that you with the loud music?
Says that to me.
On to the death and the horn of the clubhouse unicorn.
Savvy,
I am Pan, Eo Pan, Eo Pan, Pan, Pan. I am thy mate, I am thy man, goat of the flock. I am gold, I am God. Flesh to thy bone, flower to thy rod. With hoofs of steel I race on the rocks to the solstice, stop into clubhouse equinox. And I rave, and I rape, and I rib, and I rend. Everlasting world without end. Mannequin, maiden, maned man in the might of Pan, Eo, Pan, Eo, Pan, 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 Eo, Pan. Never had one lesson. Pan, Eo, Pan. Eo Pan, Eo Pan, 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 Pan. I am a man. Do as I will, as a great God can. Oh Pan, Eo Pan, Eo Pan, Eo Pan, Pan. I am awake in the grip of the snake. The eagle slashes with beak and claw. The gods withdraw. The great beasts come, Eo Pan. I am born to the death and the horn of the clubhouse unicorn. I am Pan, Eo Pan, Eo Pan, Pan, Pan. I am thy mate, I am thy man. Goat of the flock, I am gold, I am God. Flesh to thy bone, flower to thy rod. With hoofs of steel I race on the rocks to the solstice, stop into clubhouse equinox. And I am thy man, goat of the flock, I am gold, I am God. Flesh to thy bone, flower to thy rod. With hoofs of steel I race on the rocks to the solstice, stop into clubhouse equinox. And I rave, and I rape, and I rib, and I rend. Everlasting world without end. Mannequin, maiden, maned man in the might of Pan, Eo, Pan, Eo, Pan, 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 Eo, Pan. Eo, Pan, Pan, I am awake in the grip of the snake. The eagle slashes with beak and claw, the gods withdraw. The great beasts come, Eo Pan. I am born to the death and the horn of the clubhouse unicorn. I am Pan, Eo Pan, Eo Pan, Pan, Pan. I am gold, I am God. Flesh to thy bone, flower to thy rod. With hoofs of steel I race on the rocks through the solstice, stop into clubhouse equinox. And I rave, and I rape, and I rib, and I rend. Everlasting world without end. Mannequin, maiden, maned man in the might of Pan, Eo, Pan, Eo, Pan, 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 Eo, Pan. The lonely lust of devildom thrust the soul through the going fetter. O devourer, O begetter, give me the sign of the open eye and the token erect of thorny thigh, and the word of madness and mystery, Princessia Bandura. Oh Pan, oh Pan, oh Pan, oh Pan, oh Pan, 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 I am a man. Do as thou wilt as a great God can. Oh Pan, oh Pan, oh Pan, oh Pan, Pan, I am awake in the grip of the snake. The eagle slashes with beak and claw, the gods withdraw. The great beasts calm me open, I am born to the death and the horn of the clubhouse unicorn. I am Pan, Eo Pan, Eo Pan, Pan, Pan. I am thy mate, I am thy man. Go to the flock, I am gold, I am God. Flesh to thy bone, flower to thy rod. With hoofs of steel I race on the rocks through the solstice, stop into clubhouse equinox. And I rave, and I rape, and I rib, and I rave. Everlasting world without end. Mannequin, maiden, maned man in the might of Pan, Eo, Pan, Eo, Pan, 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 Eo, Pan. Dura. Oh Pan, Eo, Pan, Eo, Pan, Eo, Pan, 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 I am a man. Do as thou wilt as a great God can. O Pan, Eo Pan, Eo Pan, Eo Pan, Pan, I am awake in the grip of the snake. The eagle slashes with beak and claw, the gods withdraw. The great beasts calm me open, I am born to the death and the horn of the clubhouse unicorn. I am Pan, Eo Pan, Eo Pan, Pan, Pan. I am thy mate, I am thy man. Go to the flock, I am gold, I am God. Flesh to thy bone, flower to thy rod. With hoofs of steel I race on the rocks through the solstice, stop into clubhouse equinox. And I rave, and I rape, and I rib, and I rend. Everlasting world without end. Mannequin, maiden, maned man in the might of Pan, Eo, Pan, Eo, Pan, 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 Eo, Pan. They then wrestle with air that hath no boughs to nestle. My body weary of empty clasp, strong as a lion and sharp as an asp. Come, oh come! I am numb with the lonely lust of devildom. Thrust the sword through the glowing fetter. O devourer, O begetter, give me the sign of the open eye, and the token erect of thorny thigh, and the word of madness and mystery, Princessia Bandura. Oh pan, oh pan, oh pan, oh pan, oh pan, 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 pan. I am a man. Do as thou wilt, as a great God can. Oh pan, you pan, you pan, you pan, pan. I am awake in the grip of the snake. The eagle slashes with beak and claw, the gods withdraw. The great beasts calm me, O pan. I am born to the death and the horn of the clubhouse unicorn. I am pan, Eo pan, Eo pan, pan, pan. I am thy mate, I am thy man. Goat of the flock, I am gold, I am God. Flesh to thy bone, flower to thy rod. With hoofs of steel I race on the rocks through the solstice, stubborn to clubhouse equinox. And I rave, and I rave, and I rib, and I rend. Everlasting world without end. Mannequin, maiden, maned man in the might of Pan, Eo Pan, Eo Pan, 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 Eo Pan. Moment you licked me, arsehole. Alas, the master, so he sinks in death. But whoso knows the mystery of man sees life and death as curves of the same plan. Love is the law, love under will. This is a really nice little printing. I don't know, like his mic always sucks. He doesn't seem to have much awareness or intelligence. I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. She's a schmuck too, but like, what does that mean? They're gonna like bang it out or something?
I thought you were pecking her because
L? I respect the bald one more than L. What's the bald one's name? I respect M. Kapar more than L. L is definitely dumber than M. Kapar. If I could like do off cuff IQ comparison, I think the bald one is smarter than
Well, why do you expect her more?
because she's smarter than L. L is really. I think L is super. I don't know. It's like I think because Elle has like probably just attacked me more, you know, than M. Kapar. Like M. Kapar can talk to you, but Elle is just like fuck you, kick him. Like she's so short. So maybe her and whatever his name is, Monkey Boy or whatever, maybe it'll work out great for them. Mazel.
Monkey Boy.
Mazel and L'chaim.
But don't you think it's crazy? She's like so pro-Zionist, pro-Jew, and goes with Zoo.
I mean, how do you know they did they bang or something? What's the gossip?
No, I did. You can ask them.
Oh, you think I'm gonna like follow up on this? Think I give a fuck? I'm not gonna follow up on this. I mean,
I think you would follow up if you thought that there was good content.
no way, this is not good content. In fact, I should look to see if Elon is going live tonight.
You know, you told me the other day
What?
that Katie had a crush on Edmund.
KB.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought you guys would make a great couple if you knew about it.
Listen, ladies, I'd hate to tell you this, but you know,
You make no distance.
within just a couple days, I can harvest 12 girls in Chicago that are already talking to 500 guys, but nonetheless, like these dating apps and local is this stuff to me is like I'm trying to like create content. I know it's
Settle down,
pathetic.
or you're not ready.
Settle down. I gotta find a woman who's capable of settling down. Have you met one? I haven't. And Kapara. Listen, I got my own androgenic alopecia problems to contend with. I can't take on somebody else's androgenic alopecia. I need somebody to balance out my own androgenic alopecia. If she's not willing to shave it all off and throw on a big old dindu wig and call it Chabad,
But she's pretty.
yeah, and her floors are always clean.
And if she can't be, if she doesn't feel safe.
She's always taking selfies in her apartment with her clean floors.
Yeah, exactly. Isn't that like the woman you should, you know, tell everyone? Imagine she'll clean your house, like all the apartment gone. Your bookshelf will be dusted. I mean, undusted.
The Polish girl that I went out with last night, she's like, so have you gone on any dates with anybody else since we went out on a date? And I was like, yeah, I went out with this Indian doctor. And she's like, how many dates? I'm like, 3 dates. And then she's like, well, what happened? And I'm like, she called me and said, you know, she doesn't feel that she wants to see me anymore. But the truth is, she saw my Instagrams, you know, so I'm like, I'm not gonna tell. How do I like now? This like chick is like, you know, questioning me, like, why? And I'm like, oh, and I just kept talking, and I just kept digging. I wasn't lying per se. I just didn't, you know, mention the Instagram. So.
She gives you your Instagram to her.
Because when she was like, we were in bed one day and she's like, do you have Instagram? I'm like, yeah. And so she looks me up. I'm like, yeah, look it up, John, get over. She looks it up and then I look at it. She's looking at it. So I followed it. If I didn't follow it, it would have started recommending all the other accounts. So I fucked myself by following myself when she was looking at my shit. She wasn't going to follow me, but like a dumbass, I clicked follow. And that's how I fucked it all up. But then, you know, she's a business professional.
It is concerning a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, she's a business professional. She's got a local business. So, like, if she's going to be in a relationship with some guy who posts, like, the weirdest videos you've ever seen in your life, that's not the business professional marriage that person is looking for. You know, and I understand, but, like, the thing is, if you really like me, you know, I could make it private. I could delete it. But it's like... That's the thing. It's like, I'll tell you the truth. I don't think I want to get married. Huh? Fumbled? Fumble?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. Is that like, think about that?
Fumbling. No, like this. Fumbling. Like when you fucked up with something that's possibly could have been something great.
I'll tell you the truth. I had already thought about it enough, and I'm just like, this is actually not as great as I think it is. Because I gotta tell you, in the summertime, when I'm at the beach, and I know that there's lots of birds flying around, you know, it's like, how can I stay with that person? Because A, you're triple zapped, triple boosted. You don't even really work out that much. Like, yes, you're pretty, but like, those are also fake eyelashes. So it's like, you're so easily deceived by a pretty picture. But like, when the makeup comes off, she's a very pretty girl, like really pretty. But that's my point is like, I don't think I can settle down. And the truth,
Indian though, Adrian. Come on.
Indian.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what you look like, Fatty, but I just got
You do. T-Rex sucks.
Doxed you. You're so. I don't know. This is why I really don't think you're. I like you, but I don't think you're. You know. I don't think you're tough enough to tell you the truth. I think you're like Monica on this app in many ways. You know, you're like. You're a scaredy cat. Like you're a scared person.
I'm not gonna show. That's right.
You have fear. That's the thing is like I do fear-based re-education hypnosis. You think it gets any better? You might as well start taking photos now. I don't know how old you are, but every day you get older. As a bald man, I gotta say, like I have beat. As a bald-headed bitch, I know I'm ugly, you know, but like I can't get uglier. No, you don't understand. When you see a guy who is like 6'3", oh yeah, if you got money and if you're Batman, if you got great hair or George Clooney, if you're great, yeah, that's what I'm saying is there are alpha males who have all the perfect variables and they truly are like the major head turners. They might not be the smartest people in the world, but that's the thing is like if you even have the intelligence and the beauty and the bronze, wow, like you know you are essentially the genetic breeding program of perfection.
But you can still get all these women while being gold, you know.
No, it's not. See, that's just love, you know. Like you have. The thing is, like, how do you get love? That's the thing is, it's a spell. It's a hypnosis. If you can't communicate, get love. You can't. And I'm not just talking about like you know vulgar love or like you know. I'm talking about like capturing great love. It's part of magic. You know, it's one of the components. Love. Is love not the most important thing in everybody's life? Like truly, you know, I don't care how hard you work, you become a lawyer or whatever, but like if you can't successfully pull off love, like stay married, have children, but like because you're an alcoholic or a philanderer or you commit crimes or something, like that's not love. Like you fuck it all up. So a lot of successful people fuck their shit up. They get divorced and like next thing you know their finances are fucked. Somebody's got to declare bankruptcy. Like shit gets fucked up real quick with very wealthy people. So, I don't know. It's like, you know, it's just such an important equation to constantly be analyzing and considering how are you addressing the equation of love minute to minute in your life. It's not just like outgoing love. A lot of it is always that ingoing. So, you know, I got to get to the gym is what I'm telling you, my fellow fatties.
Then get out there, you fat ass bitch.
Can you call me a fat ass bald headed bitch?
Fat ass bald headed bitch.
Get it right, fat ass bald headed bitch. Damn, they close at 7. That's 22 minutes. Fuck.
You better get going. You better move that fat ass.
I can't go. It's too late. It's like okay, it's over. But that I hate these new hours. Man, this fucking sucks. I hate these new hours. It's such bullshit. Like, what the fuck? Who closes at 7? It's a fucking gym. Like, keep it open till midnight, till 11 p.m. Like, people want to work the fuck out. It's what the fuck? I hate it.
My gym was open 24/7.
It's like, you know, I don't want to drive. There's a 24-hour gym, but it's just so unnecessary. It was called 24-hour fitness, you know? It was open 24/7. Now it's fucking LA Fitness and they have regular business hours. It's like, fuckers. It ruined my workout. I gotta tell you, like, you can live a long time if you have a gym. It definitely will give you those 20 years that other people will not get. It's just like, it's literally like building a car every day, you know, with like advanced technology. It's like hard. That's why you listen to Elon Musk and all these people on this app and you're like, I know a lot of people are not exercising their bodies. I'm probably talking to two fat ass bitches right now that don't exercise their fat ass fucking bodies.
You are.
Fucking big talkers, fucking sitting here talking with trans people all day, gay people all day, like non-stop, filth, vulgar, N-word, F-word. It's like enough brain rot. Like, how do you girls get away from the brain rot of this app? Because the reading that I just did is like the best way I can do it. Huh?
I call mine in the evening with me.
But I don't understand. Like, how can you talk to somebody like Bussy and Ryan and 10 other characters on this app? Like, yes, it's like I could view it as being
Diego and Nora.
because like there's nobody else to talk to for the most part. Like, I also have to deal with.
Yeah, same for me.
Well, I see 80% of the rooms on this app, like, there's just, like, no point to talk to these people. So, it is interesting, like...
Is there a point to talk to Nora and Diego?
Yes, because technically, like, having a man and a woman as speakers, you know, and she does have this bubbly voice, so it is an attractive voice, and I like to capture, even though no one watches my shit, they are better than, again, 80% plus of these rooms, 95% of these rooms, to me, because it's so stupid. And the fact that everything goes back to J-word is like, you're documenting and speaking with, like, I don't know, word-confused people. And I don't know, even when you hear Diego, it's like, Diego has to have anxiety and worry. He does. You can hear it in his voice. Because also he's stupid, so it's like, how is this guy ever going to make a living? Like, who would hire him? Like, is he a leader? Does he know anything technical? Like, I'm in the same boat, but at the same time, like, he has kids. I don't know, maybe he has, like, expensive, overhead, but I don't know. Anyways, it's just like a fascinating conversation. Oh, he's a trust fund baby? Oh, well, that's nice. Those are always nice people to know. They're always generally, for the most part, pretty relaxed. I've only known like two or a couple trust fund babies, but
That's why he probably is relaxed.
yeah, it's nice to have millions of dollars in the bank. You're just like, what am I worried about again? It's a great feeling.
He might be worried about the syphilis in his ass.
The syphilis in his ass.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you do realize, like, what he does and what he thinks and what he says is to his own detriment, right? He's not improving himself or actually educating himself in the slightest.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Is that just life? Like, I'm just,
It's kind of scary. Man. Oof.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, what people do here is a good indication of how capable they are in, like, an office setting of dealing with
If I
business.
got money, I would just, I don't know,
Do you know
create
that?
something,
Yeah, well, people that have no money also create things, but even those people struggle to make money with that shit. Like, I went to that Art Basel and you talk to these street artists, and they're not even filming it. They're not even photographing. They're not even posting it. I'm like, what are you're doing all of this, like, all this hard work, and you have some really awesome things going on, but it's like, why aren't you even photographing and filming the whole fucking thing? Like, do you
What
just...
did they say?
Everybody's like, I know, man, you're right. Fuck, man. You're so fucking right, man. Fuck. Hey, dude, this guy says we should be filming everything. he's fucking right. He's like, get his number. Get his number. You know, it's like that kind of shit. It's just like, is everybody incompetent? I mean, I know I'm not Andy Warhol, but I'm also, I don't know, like, I just don't understand. People just don't understand marketing and communication. It's like, I don't know, people definitely have fear. And I don't understand because it doesn't get any better. Like, if you're a 25-year-old musician and in Chicago and you're killing it and it's just a great performance, it's like, how are you not filming yourself and putting this on YouTube? Like, where do you think this is going? Yeah. But it's a lot of work, and that's the truth, is they're too busy doing other shit to worry about it. But I don't know, like, do you know that chick who's going to be like the National Intelligence Director?
Yeah.
Tulsi Gabbard. Yeah, Tulsi Gabbard. Her husband was like her photographer or videographer or something. She was, you know, I guess doing social media and stuff. I can't remember how they met. I read an article about it, but it's interesting how they complement each other. But they're also in like a Hare Krishna cult. I don't know if you know that, but a woman who is any woman that receives and transmits my solar J word and being is to work achieve, for without woman man hath no power. By us let all men learn that all that may be is the way of J-word joy, for them to go, and that all souls are of the soul of true light. I am a sun, giving out light and life and head and shoulders, happy hair, but she, the scarlet woman, Princessia, is the guide in darkness, making them pure, single of heart, awake to the highest form of anti-dandruff shampoo. The oath of fealty. I bind my blood in happy hair's hands, all this that lieth betwixt my hands, to thee, O Diego, and thy control I pledge me, body, mind, and soul.
Your pizza's here.
Thank you. Okay, guys, we cleaned out the refrigerator. I think we're just about ready to build the perfect pizza.
Your pizza's here.
Thank you. We're gonna make the masterpiece pizza. A work of art like the Mona Lisa. Getting me high like the Tower of Pisa. But to get there, you don't need a visa.
Okay, guys, cleaned out the refrigerator. I think we're just about ready to build the perfect pizza. Anyway, pizza! P-I-Z-Z-A. Anyway, pizza.
Yeah, that's what we call, hold on a second. Okay, whenever I do the break, I want you guys to say pizza. By the slaying of these foes, the world gains happiness. O Devi, thou hast slain them with the desire that they should not always sin so as to merit hell, but they that by death in the battle they may go to heaven. Seeing them, why dost thou not by thy look turn them to ashes? Thou throwest thy weapon among the enemies, the Asuras, in order that being purified by it, even these enemies may go to heaven. Such is thy merciful intention, even towards them. If by the glittering formidable flashes of thy sword, and by the luster of thy spear point, in the eyes of the Asuras they were not destroyed, it was because they gazed on thy countenance like unto the radiant moon. O Devi, thy nature is to subdue the evil works of the wicked. Thy form destructive of the strength of those who destroy the Devas surpasses all thought and is comparable with none. By this thou hast manifested thy kindness even to enemies. O Devi, with whom may this thy valor be compared, or thy most charming form striking fit among foes?